Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Well, I'm sure you all have noticed I'm wearing a mask. Kind of hard to ignore that at this point. But, yeah, we are back once again with Demon Slayer. We are at episode 24, Rehabilitation Training. I don't know what the hell to think about this because all three of them are in pretty bad shape. I'm thinking maybe this is going to be like some training for like the mind or something like that during rehabilitation. It's just like, okay, now it's time for you to, flex your mind muscle because you're clearly not using enough of it, especially you, Pigman.
Am I the only one of the unpopular opinion so far that I feel like season 1 should have ended with them killing the Spider Kid?
I don't know.
I feel like this feels more like they wound down like for one episode after killing the Spider Kid, and I would have maybe left it at that. If it doesn't pick back up quickly, they only got a few episodes left, and it's like it's not really gonna have time to build back up into anything that would make the end of the season super exciting, in my opinion.
If anything, think about this. Naruto didn't end like that. Hell, Naruto and Sasuke's battle happened, I think it was, and then after that, it was, what, another 60 episodes? Or no, actually, it was about 100 more episodes now that I think back at it. Where it's going, I'm very, excited for. And I know that it's going to take a little bit of time to do that. And I think what they're doing here is effectively a tease for the next season by showing Tanjiro and the rest of them going through training here with the Hashira. When the next season starts up, that's when it's... I don't know if they're going to do like a time skip thing like they did with One Piece.
I just see the episode count left and where we're at right now, and I'm just kind of like...
Yeah, there's 3 episodes left, and then after this one,
ready
there'll be 2.
for season 2.
Well, I'm ready for season 2 as well, but at the same time, I don't think these characters are. I don't think Tanjiro's ready for season 2, so this will be a lead-in, and it'll leave us off with... You'll see Tanjiro next season, see his progress.
I just usually feel like the rhythm is you build up to something big, you end on a really big note with a season, and then like you start building up to something big again starting the next season. And this just feels like the start of a new season right here rather than the end of one, if that makes any sense.
Well,
it feels rhythmically different from how they usually work.
Well, the thing is, I think they're trying to keep as far away from being as conventional as possible, because by doing this, they're breaking the convention of the build-up, climax, resolution, build-up, climax, resolution, build-up, climax, resolution. Instead, what they're doing with this series is they had their big climax of the season, and now they're letting the waves ride out. We're not going to find out about any of that just sitting here watching, just blabbering about it. Let's watch this episode and see what happens. Here we go.
やられたらしい。中肉好きでしょうか。おそらくな。上限かもしれん。あの頭突きの少年を預かってどうするつもりだ。別に取って食べたりはしませんから大丈夫ですよ。それはそうだろう。
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past her. She may very well try and gobble him up.
いやー、これ以上飲めないよ。毎日同じこと。善一さんが最も重症なんです。早く薬飲んでください。
Stop crying and take your meds.
薬はそちらです。どうぞ。ありがとう。うん。おい、炭治郎の薬は飲みやすいんだろ。そうだろ。俺と違うんだろ。元気そうだな。お、村田さん。どうしたんだ、こいつ。いろいろあって、そっとしておいてください。ナタグモ山で一緒に戦った村田さん。村田だ。よろしくな。あ、君、その腕。雲になりかけて、今も腕と足が短いままで。腕が元通りにならなくても知りませんからね。冷たい。その言い方冷たい。あなたは贅沢なんです。この薬を飲んでお日様をたくさん浴びれば後遺症は残らないって言ってるんですよ。楽しそうでいいな。村田さん。そのナタグマ山の一件での司祭報告で集合会議に呼ばれたんだけど、柱怖えよ。こんにちは。校長様。こんにちは。あ、どうも。さようなら。
Hello, come back.
かなり良くなってきてます。ではそろそろ機能回復訓練に入りましょうか。
Uh-huh.
機能回復訓練。 体力を戻すための機能回復訓練へと連れて行かれた炭治郎たちがそろそろこんな感じで戻ってくるんだけど。おかえり炭治郎、伊之助。ごめん、
気にしないで。
見てくれよ。明日から俺も少々遅れて訓練に参加するんだからさ。いやー、怖い怖い怖い。
まずあちら、寝たきりで硬くなった体をあの子たちがほぐします。
Oh, yoga.
湯飲みの中には薬湯が入っています。お互いに薬湯を掛け合うのですが、湯飲みを持ち上げる前に相手から湯飲みを抑えられた場合は湯飲みを動かせません。はい。
Damn.
最後は全身訓練です。端的に言えば鬼ごっこですね。私葵とあちらのカナオがお相手です。
来い、二人とも。
行かねえ。
いいから来いって言ってんだろうが。ゴミどもが。
The hell's this about? The hell's this?
天国にいたのに地獄にいたような顔してんじゃねえ。女の子と毎日キャッキャキャッキャしてただけのくせに何やつれた顔してみせたんだよ。
Really? Come on, dude.
ってことよ。女の子に触れるんだぞ。体もんでもらえて、湯飲みで遊んでる時は手を、鬼ごっこしてる時は体触れるだろうが。
俺は子供のメス踏んだことあるもんね。
Jesus God. They're gonna destroy you. Oh, wow.
He doesn't care.
Ric Flair, figure four leg lock. Woo! And of course the armbar too, pulling a Ronda Rousey. Gotcha. Damn, he's good at this.
勝負に勝ち戦いに負けた。カナオには勝てない。誰も彼女の湯飲みを抑えることはできないし、捉えることができない。それから5日間、カナオに負け続ける日々が続く。なんで俺は勝てないのだろう。俺とあの子の何が違う。
炭治郎さん、大丈夫ですか？何度も声をかけたんですが。
ごめん、気づかなくて。どうした？
Uh-oh.
わあ、ありがとう、助かるよ。優しいね。
Oh, they like him.
炭治郎さんは全集中の呼吸を四六時中やっておられますか？
そんなことできるの？
それができるのとできないのとでは電池ほど差が出るそうです。
全集中の呼吸は少し使うだけでもかなりきついんだが。
Well, now's the time to train for it.
寝ている時もずっと続けてみると言ってみたけど、全然できない。全集中の呼吸を長くやろうとすると死にそうになるよ。
炭治郎さん、毎日頑張ってるね。おにぎり持って行ってあげようよ。そうだね。あとは
ボタンを吹く？
カナオさんに稽古をつけるとき、忍様はよくひょうたんを吹かせていました。吹いてひょうたんを破裂させていました。
へえ。破裂？これを？
かもこのひょうたんは特殊ですから、通常のひょうたんよりも硬いです。
そんな硬いのをあんな華奢な女の子が？
カナオさんが破裂させているのはこのひょうたんです。
でっか！頑張ろう！鱗滝さんに叩き込まれた訓練を行いながら全集中の呼吸も続ける。山下りをイメージして屋敷の庭を駆け回る。かなり体力が戻ってきた。そして以前よりも走れるし肺も強くなってきたぞ。鱗滝さん、
よくもおったな。
すみません。
もしもし。
はい。
頑張ってますね。お友達2人はどこかへ行ってしまったのに。
一人で寂しくないですか？
どうして俺たちをここへ連れてきてくれたんですか？
禰豆子さんの存在は公認となりましたし、君たちは怪我もひどかったですしね。君には私の夢を託そうと思って鬼と仲良くする夢です。きっと君ならできますから。
怒ってますか？なんだかいつも怒ってる匂いがしていて、ずっと笑顔だけど。
Wow.
そう、鬼に最愛の姉を惨殺された時から鬼に大切な人を奪われた人々の涙を見るたびに、私の中には怒りが蓄積され続け、
So that's why she's...
体の一番深いところにどうしようもない嫌悪感がある。私の姉も君のように優しい人だった。鬼に同情していた。私はそんな風に思えなかった。人を殺しておいてかわいそう。哀れな鬼を切らなくても済む方法があるなら考え続けなければ。姉が好きだと言ってくれた笑顔を絶やすことなく、鬼は嘘ばかり言う。自分の保身のため理性もなくし、むき出しの本能のまま人を殺す。どうか禰豆子さんを守り抜いてね、と私は安心する。気持ちが楽になる。全集中の呼吸が止まってますよ。
俺、禰豆子を人間に戻してみせるから。
Well, damn. I noticed something about her sister. Her sister actually had the same hilt that she has. The butterfly lady. And
she had like the same cape too. So.
Yeah. So effectively...
She took on her sister's persona as the butterfly lady, I guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, she was probably already inspired by her sister because of probably how good her sister was. But, you know, she has a completely different persona than her sister. Her sister was compassionate even towards demons, yet her sister, but yet she is not at all. I think she feigned trying to be friends with the demons when she first came across them to try and maybe get them off guard or something like that. I think maybe she thinks if they act, like if they believe her, maybe they'll believe that they could be her friend, but I think she'll always turn on them and try and kill them because it's just her nature right now. She doesn't want to change that.
I think she's also just trying to see why her sister felt the way she did about them.
Yeah.
Because like trying to have conversations with them before she kills them can help her maybe understand like why her sister could have any kind of pity for them. Yeah.
True. And
she's just confused about that.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think
somehow Tanjiro kind of gets it to an extent too. Like,
well,
I mean, even the monk guy with the prayer beads.
Yeah.
Like, he seems like he kind of gets it. He says they're tragic creatures, you know.
They are.
So,
well,
I mean,
not
he's like constantly crying, basically, I guess.
Here's the thing. It's not like a vampire. It's not like the whole lore behind vampires is you have to have, especially like the old lore, Bram Stoker's lore, you have to want to become a vampire. You have to have the desire to become a vampire, and you have to drink the blood of Dracula or your maker vampire in order to become a vampire yourself. Whereas here, no matter what happens, if you're bitten, if you're cut, if you ingest the blood somehow of a demon, even if you have no will to become a demon yourself, you are always doomed to become a demon.
Kind of like a werewolf.
Yeah, effectively it's the werewolf's curse.
You're a werewolf 24/7.
Yeah, and that's a terrifying thing. But the thing about demons in this series, it seems that certain demons, if they have a strong enough will, their bodies are able to adapt to live without ingesting humans. For instance, in Bram Stoker's original Dracula lore, in order for you to become a full-fledged vampire, you had to kill. You had to have at least one kill. It's the same lore that they followed in Lost Boys, and vice versa. You know, and the lore's changed throughout time, But I still go back and I look at Bram Stoker's lore, and it's just like, yeah, to me, that's the perfect way of doing it. Because the will to do something terrible, to commit, after you've obtained this power, the will to kill somebody, you know, for whatever reason, damns you to be a vampire forever. Whereas here, you're damned to be a demon until something is found, you know, something miraculous that's never been seen or found before. And then maybe you can turn back into a human. Maybe. I mean, that's what Tanjiro's hoping for with Nezuko. And I'm hoping he does find it. I really do. But I have a feeling that this is going to have a very tragic ending. Because I think Nezuko's going to sacrifice herself. I think she's going to sacrifice herself for him. And he's going to want to give up. And then he's going to remember how important it was to Nezuko for him to live and to keep fighting. That's my thought. That's where my brain goes with this.
I don't know. I've already heard something that kind of makes me wonder about it, because apparently, like, people aren't super happy with the ending to the manga. So I'm kind of wondering if it's not just going to be a case of, after him saying, like, for the whole series, I promise I'm going to turn you back into a human, I promise I'm going to turn you back into a human, is not just going to be a case of, like, dude, it's not how that works. Like there's no way to turn a demon back into a human.
Maybe.
Like, or something like that.
Maybe. And maybe she'll be a
like whenever he's, like, basically got moves on his, like, dying breath, you know, he's just kind of like, there's literally no way to turn her back. Sorry, dude.
Well, and I think if I haven't seen how the manga ends or anything like that, but
as long as she doesn't eat people, I don't see what the problem is with her just staying a demon either. Like,
well, she'll never grow old, dude.
Yeah, well,
she'll be an eternal child. She'll never be able to experience being an adult. If she had the will or desire to get married and have children, she'll never experience that. It's something that she, like, I don't know, as time goes by, maybe she'll be able to adapt, like the one medicine woman that they've come across, I forget her name, to where she's able to be without the mouth guard. But even then, Nezuko is still going to be an eternal child. I mean, she can grow her body and, like, change it, but still, though, that's not her growing up. That's just her enhancing herself. I mean, the thing with immortal children, that's also been talked about in several vampire lores as well, is that certain immortal children actually have a ravenous hunger because they have no concept of just how frail life is. And they never learn that concept, and when they become immortal children, it just fills them with a lust to create as much chaos as possible, because now that they have all this power, like, who's to stop them?
Sorry, it just made me think about Lost Boys. Holy shit, it's the Attack of Eddie Munster.
Get him! I remember that. Fucking Laddie.
Yeah.
All of a sudden having an awakening under the bed, him bursting through the mattress, and then just stepping over top of Corey Heyman Feldman. And then of course Star comes in. She's like, he's just a little boy, don't you see? He's just a little boy. And he's behind her, just like, like trying to eat him.
Yeah.
Garlic don't work, boys. Try holy water, death breath. Such good cheesy 80s stuff.
Yeah.
And you see, that one actually follows the vampire, like the Bram Stoker vampire lore.
All the goddamn vampires.
Oh, I miss that dude. He died not too long ago, the guy who played the grandpa.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
He's
but
the best character.
He was awesome.
Besides the Frog Brothers, obviously.
Well, the Frog Brothers, they're an exception. I mean, they kind of have to be everyone's favorite character. But in terms of my favorite characters of that film, Grandpa's up there. He's definitely easily in, like, top 2 or 3. But anyway, yeah. So this was Demon Slayer, episode 24, Rehabilitation Training, and damn, this was actually a pretty good episode. Got some background lore on the Butterfly Lady. Also got Tanjiro's next step in training, being the total breathing concentration training, having it active all day and night, even while you're sleeping. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. And I think, I think that's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
And we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace out.